Hello, and welcome to the Sim Racers Arm. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for the like so far as well. It's very generous of you. Pete Smith, if you're a noob, then I'm a noob. Haven't played RF2 in a long time. 2.5 years for me. Don't even have it installed. Well, I only installed it last Friday and pretty much did some randomized racing on Monday or Tuesday against the AI. I've set up the randomizers with all the content that I have. Some of it's DLC. Woo! Been running around like a headless chuck. Right. Oh! 2 people over in Discord chat already. I need to go over and say hello to those guys in a moment. However, I think what we'll do is that might happen as well. Yeah, it blinks in and out. If I go and click on something outside of RF2, we lose the screen. So you'll have to excuse me on that. So I think we'll start off with a bit of a randomised selection. See if I can get it up on screen and working. Should be okay. Just takes a bit of time to set it up. How are we all? Don't be shy, say hi in chat. Oh, hang on a minute. Where's it gone? There we go. Found it. Let's see if this works. So if I press this button, look at how it worked. So yeah, these are all the cars that and tracks that I have in RF2. I've loaded it temporarily into a randomizer. Forget the 3-lap challenge for now. Malaysia full in the McLaren MP4. Right, need to explain very quickly. I've got a competition with V-Box Motorsports coming up, and the place we're going to uses RF2. And I haven't driven RF2 for, like I say, 2.5 years. And we don't know what cars and tracks we're going to be driving. So I thought it'd be good to apply my AMS2 randomised theory and just do some random racing and generally get a feel for the cars and tracks, how they get thrown at me. So Malaysia. All right, let me just do this as well while we're here. See, this is all belt and braces stuff, you know. There's no planning. There's no like thoughtful process that goes into this. I put that there. I can switch in and out of it from that one there. There we go. Right. So if we go back to, it's nearly working. Right, let's set this one up and we'll have a tootle round, and then we may have a little look as well while we're here at some online racing. See if we got anybody on on the online multiplayer. Right, Malaysia, can't do my alphabet. There we go. There she is. Full. And we need to change the car. What car did it say? The McLaren MP4. Ooh, the UI looks different. So, yes, it certainly does. Killer Beezy, hello, how goes it? Yes, okay. Just had a bit of a manic afternoon, but we're all right. We're getting there. Right. McLaren MP413. Go for the old traditional colours. And we'll click start. Right. So load up times have definitely improved. Be interested to see what kind of frame rate I get during the race. I changed a few things. I couldn't get there's also a brand new photo mode, and I couldn't get the photo mode working, and I didn't realise that you have to come out of the race that you're in, back to the settings. Within the settings and the graphics, you have to put motion blur on, then go back into the race, then go into the replay, go into replay, then set your car up, and then the motion blur works and the depth of field and that works. However, it may have a slight hit on I didn't set it up properly, did I? I just realised what I did. But I was playing with photo. Literally, the thumbnail was done. What's the time now? The thumbnail was done 20 minutes ago. We didn't set. I think what we'll do, we'll have a bit of. No, we'll go straight into a race. We won't mess about. We'll just get on with it. I'm not having any rain today. Slightly cloudy. So yeah, I'm a noob. If you see me doing anything stupid and wrong, just shout. Say, Matt, have you tried doing this? Matt, have you tried doing that? That's not how you set it up. Crix, hello! Peter says hello, Crix. It's gone so muggy today, and it's about to absolutely throw it down. It's gone really dark already here, and I know we've got heavy rain on the way. But we're sitting at 18 degrees earlier today. At the beginning of the week, Friday last week, we had frost. Right, let's just check a couple of things in it. We obviously don't need all that fuel. Just do a couple of short sprints, just get my eye in. Then we can have a real giggle in. So many settings. You got some heavy rain earlier, did you, Crix? Hi, Peter, said Crix. Peter, yes, I've been roasting all day, raining. Yeah, it's proper hazy as well with the kind of, I wouldn't say steam. I've never driven this car. Oh, well, look, see. This is what... I've got to cancel that. We need to restart it because we have to go into the settings now, and we have to go into the calibrate controls, and we have to change the car specific multiplier. Somewhere between 55 and 70 is recommended, so I've been going to 60 on most things. It's took a while to get... It took a while to get force feedback set up somewhere in there. Now it needs to be. I dread to think what this combination is going to do to me. It's not the best combination to start. Let me know if you can, if the audio quality and everything is okay. I'm going to let the AI do its thing. It's doing its thing. So the only time I've driven this track is in a race room. And again, I haven't driven that for about 2 years. But I do know the track. And the default setup for rFactor regarding head movement, I've had to change that altogether because it was making me motion sick. There's, you see how the cockpit is having a bit of a, oh, got an AI squeezing me. You see how the cockpit's having a bit of a jelly wobble? Well, on default, it's a lot more exaggerated than that, and when you hit the brakes, your head moves forward in game. And it was proper making me feel a bit funny, that was. It's a good effect. I've calmed it all the way down. But I do wish that literally every single sim game or sim racing title has a search function similar to Race Room in the settings. Because there's so many settings in... Hello, AI's trying to T-bone me. Oh. Peter Smith, audio is good here. Thank you for that. Really do appreciate the feedback. I did do testing on Monday and Tuesday, and I did a little bit this morning, just very quick. I was running out of time rapidly this morning. Got a solid 120 at the moment, which is the same as AMS2, but I think it's just the way it's presented. Plus, I haven't tested or tried some of the FSA. Hello. One thing I've noticed is the AI is not quite on a par with AMS2. I think we've been spoilt with AMS2. I'm going to start that one again. This is all about me getting used to driving this title again and trying different cars. I was trying to avoid as much as I could. So the force feedback feels a little bit light the way I've got it set up at the moment for this car. Hello. See, you would be mistaken for thinking that this is an open lobby. It's not. It's AI. And it's had a drastic improvement to how it was. From what I remember, anyway. Come on, Mika, out of the way. I'm Mika. No, who's Mika? I'm Mika. Now, I've got all assists turned off. And obviously the tyre squeal is indicating we've got understeer through there. But I can't get the back end out on any of the cars in an RF2 at the moment. Unless you sling it into a corner way too quick, then you get a bit of slide. But I'd expect this to be a bit twitchy on the rear. You've seen that kind of driving from me in our AMS2 lobbies. No criticism on the driving at the moment, because I'm still getting my eye. Shameful excuses are already... it's mega understeer. Have you been driving it, Crikes? See, that chassis or cockpit wobble is very strange. I need to look at calming that down. Head movement's better than it ever was. So, anybody got any advice for a rFactor 2 noob, effectively? I've been away from the title for that long. I've completely forgotten how I used to drive it. I've had to start from scratch on everything, from the graphics to the force feedback. You just launched it to test it. Somebody else in the competition said they launched it for about 10 minutes yesterday and shut it down because they didn't like the way it looked, didn't like the way it drove. And I can't remember what title they've come from. But once I get my head into it, over the last few days, once I've done a few laps, I kind of enjoy the way it drives. I do like the way the chassis feels and suspension feels. The tyre information, it isn't on some of the cars where you think it should be. It's even more so when the tyres are cold. The AI are settling into a more consistent groove. No, cannot get the back end out. Thank you, Peter. Especially at the start. They're kind of just... oh, hello. Just following each other at the moment. Oh, we're on a full course. Yeah, I'm thinking, why is nobody trying to overtake? Great big letters at the top of the screen. Oh, we've got a back end to step out. I haven't even looked at setups. No idea, other than fuel and looking at the steering ratios, etc., or steering rotation. I haven't looked at anything to do with setups. Okay, the curbs grab you. Learning. And we're not last. I know it's AI, but we're not last. Well, there you go. There was me spending all that time saying I can't get a back end out on any car, and now I've stalled it. I thought I got it set to be invincible. However, I could be wrong. Right, let's try again. We'll try one more, see if we can complete one race, and then we'll move on and get something else chosen. Talk about dive bombing. If in doubt, go all the way around the outside. So yeah, I still stand by what I've said all along is RF2 has got really good chassis physics. Tyres, it's good, but I think it's long overdue for a bit more tyre updates. That's if it's going to come with the information we had about Studio 397. Hopefully we get a new owner that will give it some love. And the reason I'm driving the same make is, or same cars, or against the same cars, is I need to be able to compare how I'm doing. So what do we think? For those that haven't seen RF2 in a long time, apart from this silly cockpit wobble that's going on, I'm going to sort that out. I know what you're all actually waiting for. You're actually waiting for BTCC, aren't you? That's what you're actually waiting for. Oh, hello. I don't believe that's the correct sound for tyre squill in a Formula 1 car either. I might be wrong. A nasty bump on the way in. You know what I'd love? And it's kind of coming in version 1.6 for AMS2. I would love a bit more of a planted furling AMS2. It's not by much. It's kind of in between this and 1.6. It needs dialing up a little bit more. Got the slipstream. I'm going for 7th gear and we haven't got one. Doesn't look all that great, to be honest. AC and AMS2 look far better, even though, yeah. Well, how old's RF2 now? It's is it 8 years? No, I've lost track. Somebody have a look. Somebody tell me when RF2 came out. That catches me out every time. I had to get out the throttle then. Taking advantage of the AI. Slowing down in a strange place. March 2013. Wow. Oh my word, my brain. I didn't think it was that long ago. Thank you, Craig. So there you go. For an 11-year-old game. It don't look that bad. I mean, it doesn't help that I picked a blue sunny sky. And I think with the anti-aliasing opportunities that are there, I need to test them. I don't know how much of a hit they'll be. That would probably look a little bit better. I have had some nice sunsets at Sebring. Yeah, he barely stresses my graphics card, even with everything turned on. We can get it stopped. Carving through the field. See, in race room, in many cars, that last right-hander that we just did, if you floor it, you just get massive rotation. You very often spin out, and you have to be careful through this one. So this probably feels the most planted sim title over the last 5 weeks. I've been doing all the different sim titles. And normally when I say things like that, I immediately go and spin somewhere. Should I be able to go around on the outside of it that quickly? It's a lot of fun, I must admit. I've enjoyed racing these, so now I've got a feel for the car and track. It's not really first, and it's not really gravel ready. Luckily the two cars behind have had a big wobble. Mind you, I haven't driven race ring for a long time either. I don't think it's as long as the others. I'll have a look in a minute. Hello, welcome along, welcome for welcome and thank you, I should say, for joining the stream. A little bit of RF2. I am effectively a noob. I haven't driven it for well over 2 years. But I need serious seat time because there's a competition coming up. And it utilises RF2. Have no idea what car and track combinations are going to be in the 3 races that I take part in. However, I thought I'd utilise the Sim Racers Randomizer to pick out combos from the content that I've got. I got more DLC than I thought I had. I actually don't even remember purchasing some of it. 7th out of 30. It was a heavy Formula 1 grid day. Malaysia in this race. And we'll go back to the randomizer and we'll pick another combination. See what it comes up with. I had a barmy one the other day when I was testing. But it's been really nice comparing the sim tiles, especially after having such a long break in pretty much all of them except for AMS2 and LMU. If you've never tried, whee, there we go, too much curb. If you've never tried RF2, give it, if you've got it, reinstall it, give it another go. You will have to tweak force feedback. Do you like my handbrake turning? To get it somewhere near, and you have to twiddle and mess with the with this car specific multiplier, and also this doesn't seem to work. Max wheel angle and degrees, that doesn't seem to work or match up. So what I tend to do is go into the setup, have a look at the rotation for the other cars, not so much for this one, and then tweak your wheelbase driver. Right, let's try something else. Give it a click. What's it going to come up with? It's thinking. Okay, Silverstone GP. In the BMW, it's the BTC C1 and the 2021 car. Who have we got? You know what? I'm going with Oliphant. Don't ask me why. We'll do another 5 laps. And we'll see how we get on. Thank you for all the likes so far. Very generous of you. Thank you for choosing to spend a bit of time with me, as I literally trip over myself as I go through getting some seat time. Cheers, everybody. That was only coffee. I don't know why I'm saying cheers. Very cold coffee. Craig's. I'm driving the USF 2000 car around Berlin FE track, and it is fun. Excellent. I will have a look, see if there's any online races at a convenient time. I won't be running too late today, probably another hour, because I've got a championship race in AMS2 coming up with the Slipstream gang. If you want to know more about Slipstream, go search them out on Facebook. I keep meaning to put, I need to ask the head honcho Martin about putting a Discord link in my description down below. I'll have a chat with him tonight if I get a chance, and can be a bit frantic sometimes. Right, let's drop that out. 620. I'll just alter that up there in the driver to match. What I found is, if you don't match, I mean, I might be completely wrong. If we got any rFactor 2 like aficionados out there and they say, what are you doing? I'll say, well, Dave Cam said to do this, and it does seem to work. So I come in, I check the wheel range, then I change it in the driver, and I seem to get the right amount of not only steering, but the change seems to, if I have it too low, you end up losing some of the information in the force feedback. That's what I find anyway. Right, let's go straight to the track. Never driven this car before, have no idea what it does, when it does it. Oh, I didn't change the car force feedback. It's really heavy and it's clipping, so we might have to start this. It's that routine of going through and setting things up before a race. Hello. Right, let's just come out of that. No, we didn't want to restart. Exit to monitor, there we go. So we've got to go in and out. We've got to go calibrate and tone this all the way down. And we'll go a weird amount. Right, let's try that again. That feels a bit more sensible. It's not smoothing out as bad. It is a little bit. There you go. Get in there. Shall we try after this? Shall we have a quick look to see what the online races are doing and see what time the next one is? We had a good run. Through maggots and Beckett's. I was so tempted to do a 1990s BTCC move on him there. Just nibble his bumper and spin him round. Oh, okay. Do you think that was a slight misjudge? I think the other, I mean, it might be completely my setup, but I do feel you tend to have to drive at the moment in RF2 for me and my setup on chassis feel and suspension feel. Does that make any sense? I haven't got very much information coming back from the tyres, and a lot of people rave about RF2's tyre model, but the force feedback detail from the tyres is not really there. It's like you can feel that grip, but the second you go into a slide, it's a bit like at LMU and iRacing. The second you go into a slide, all you get is this buttery smoothness to let you know that you've entered a slide, but it doesn't give you any more as to when you're coming towards the end of that slide and the grip's coming back. And I'm sorry, I'm going to argue with pretty much most people that even in a really modern road car and you start getting understeer, there's definitely vibration and feel coming back through the steering wheel. I tried it today. Once it started raining, I pushed the old front wheel drive hatch into understeer. Yet leaning on that front left through there felt really nice. The trouble is when you test things in your own car, you suddenly start realising that you're wearing your tyres out and it's going to cost some money. Eddie! Hi all! Did you play with the multi-FFB? Because that's per car. Yes, I've been tweaking that. Anywhere between 50 and 70 I've been going, so I think this is on 69 at the moment. And it kind of feels about right. I wouldn't want to do like an hour and a half with it this heavy. Probably want to just tone it down a little bit. But it feels so rock solid. You can see why people like it. However, we've seen BTC over the last few years. When they're really pushing, they are sliding around and moving. And these only seem to move when you've really done something stupid like that. So you've got to be really kind of aggressive to get it to start sliding around. He's coming back. Let's turn it into a race. Oh, let's have a bit of door banging. Let's make it feel like real BTC. See, you forgot a seat. Oh, 3 wide. I'm determined to stick in there. Oh, look at the mirrors. So you got really good frame rate, considering I've got all 3 mirrors on the go and everything turned up. So I do miss driving it, to be honest. It does drive okay. It's just that tyre slide thing. So you have to aggravate it to get it to go. Hi Peter, says Eddie. Hello Eddie. Frederick. If you think I'm talking absolute rubbish about RF2, please explain why you think I'm talking blur about it, and explain what I need to do to make it feel like you feel it. I think that's the thing. I mean, you guys out there, the regulars, know how much I talk about AMS2, and you still hear me say it's too slippy, and it is too slippy. However, I can justify some of the positives that I put around AMS2. But this will be a good test today. With the time that we got left, we should be able to test another few cars and get a proper feel for them. I was trying to push it into understeer. Loads of grip. And I absolutely understand. I can see where people say AS2 has got way too much slide. Because if you come from something like this, or iRacing, and AC to a certain degree, although you have got not the best tyre model in the world in AC1. Exactly that, Peter. It's so subjective, and I can't seem to set up the force feedback not to get this oscillation in in RF2 either. Whereas in pretty much all the others titles I've done over the last 5 weeks, I can get stability in hands-free driving. And that sort of behaviour as well, where you just skip up on a curb, the whole, like I say, the chassis physics and suspension physics is top notch, and the way it bobbles through there, it's just that lack of information during. Sorry, I'm skidding. There's no sound that I'm skidding. Understeering, and again understeer. But there's no actual tactile information or sound information to say that you are doing that slide. Oh, there's a Ferris wheel there, Peter. What were we talking about yesterday? Could be Silverstone, couldn't it? Understeer. So I know it's doing it, but there's not quite the right amount of information as a sim racer. Critics, I don't like AMS2 sliding, which is why I prefer LMU. Well, the other thing as well is, with a lot of comments about crashes in lobbies and stuff like that, I started watching a lot of highlights from races from around the globe over the weekend when I get a chance. And I've posted in bits on Discord, and there is so many accidents and incidents in so many formulas now. So I'm trying to get that four-wheel drift through there and I can't quite find it. Maybe I'm not being brave enough. So I've got a feeling that some people might be spending that much time sim racing, they've forgotten what happens in the real world. Even down to the fact of the British GTs at Brands Hatch the other day. I think it was last week, no, not last weekend, the weekend before. Somebody got a warning for defending too strongly. Now you don't hear that very often, but it's such a refreshing thing to hear. Clerk of the course saying, yes, you can defend, but you can't keep pushing people off the track. See, no information, just understeer. There's a massive crash in the World GT Series. I forgot what track it was at the weekend. And that was at the start as well. And then obviously we had the Petit Le Mans Road Atlanta over the weekend. And the first 30 minutes was absolute, like... It's probably the worst start to a race, an endurance race, I've seen in a long while. And a lot of the cars were just going off on their own, they were just spinning off, but there was a lot of incidents in the first half an hour. Come on. See, that skip over the curb is really, really nice. But trying to get... Come on. But the BTCC cars are designed for grip, aren't they, at the end of the day? We've all seen them. But you would expect to aggravate it and get it into a bit more of a slide. Nope. Just visually tells you that you're not going to make the corner. There's nothing else there. And I'm not clipping on force feedback. Right, chat. Eddie, can't really help you there. Did a lot of RF2, but the lack of multiplayer pushed me away. We were back then do a lot of McGann V6 and later radical mods. Peter? Nope. Overdrive, hello. RF2 multiplayer is very much for when a group of you want to race together. Noob's GP, the car caught fire at Turbine. Yeah, that was a bit of a hefty whack, wasn't it there? Thank you for that, Peter. Right. It's gone really warm in here again. Stupid weather we've got. Right, let's have a quick look see at the multiplayer, because it got a big update, didn't it? About 11 months ago, 12 months ago. So we'll see what's happening and when the next race is. Let's have a look at the daily races. 14 minutes time. What track is it? Open wheel sprint. Spark Historic. So at Portland. Let's just click into it. Does it tell you if there's anybody already? There are people in there. Ooh, hello. Let's join the practice session. Looks like a TC. Yeah, it could well be that. I need to set up my buttons and tweak. Oh. You know that sliding I was missing? Do we think we're going to get it now? I was driving one of the old stock cars and that was very slidey. So it might be somewhere near. I just need to aggravate the car a little bit more. Let's see what happens in this one. Anybody else coming to play this one? At least there's people on there. Not as many as I was hoping. Oh, excuse me. Still worn out from yesterday's live stream, if I'm completely honest. I think that's a bit much fuel. Didn't even take any notice of what kind of race time we're going to have. I don't think I know this track either. This will be interesting. I hope I don't get in anybody's way. Old school. Which way am I going, mate? The big arrows on the floor. I had to leave them on because I got lost in one of the pits. I told you I was a noob. Oh, I didn't adjust the force feedback in. Hang on a sec. Bear with me, everybody. So 69, 68, 69 seem to work quite well. We'll go a little bit lower. Alright, try that again. Portland is a good track. I'm glad I left them arrows on. I'd never get out of this pit. See, them graphics don't look too bad there, do they? Crikes, I've seen a race in real life around this track where I don't know my way around. Eddie, that's a good thing the arrows in the old... you got like, I can't remember which track it was where I got so lost. I had to wait for the AI to move. She came with big curves like. There's the slide. Still buttery smooth. I'm glad that car was there. Oh, hello, that'll teach you for changing down to first gear. How did I not blow the engine? Everybody's looking and going, the Noob's at it again. So I like the feel of the undulations and the curves. No idea where I'm going. I need to get behind somebody and follow them and hope that they know their way around. For some reason I half recognise this track now. Where do I know this track from? Uh-oh, there's a poor unsuspected car following me. You know, I might just make an on-purpose mistake and let him come past. Oh, where's he gone? Oh, there. I hope he doesn't think I know where I'm going. See, look what I've done. I was glancing in the mirror trying to gauge when to let him pass. Followed me. Oh no! How embarrassing! I've influenced somebody. that wasn't the plan. No, don't let me go first. I'm just showing you that I don't know the way. Oh no! Oh, he got off again. Maybe he's not the one for me. I'm so sorry if that's somebody watching the channel. I don't mean to take the mick. I was laughing more at myself in my decision making. Oh, hello. Whoopsie. See, it's definitely one of them, isn't it? Coming down this main straight. Yeah, I'll just wait for this guy to come past me. I hope he knows where he's going, and then he follows me and goes off. He's regretting being behind me now. Somebody switched the racing line on. Oh my word, I hope you're all sitting there giggling saying, look at this idiot. Right, come on. Concentrate, you fool. Oh, let me have some fun. Well, I'm in 6th. Missed it. You go first. Crikes, he's lost. I'm glad you're lost. My word. I've got the giggles now. Right. Let's go out and hope that we fall behind somebody else that knows the track. Somebody get in front of me and teach me the track. I don't know how many laps we've done. Just for me to remember a track, it's a really like unusual track for me. It normally takes me probably 10 laps to get somewhere like average speed. Oh dear. Is that fortunately or unfortunately? Is he passed? Oh. Oh, he's in 7th. He's behind me. He's a newbie. I wonder if he's more of a newbie than I'm a newbie. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he's more than of a newbie than I'm a newbie. So he's playing in the dirt. Can't follow that one. I'm concentrating. I'm amazed I've got all those likes, by the way. Thank you so much. Right, we can do better through there. Oh my word. See, this graphically kind of reminds me of iRacing a little bit. The shine on the tarmac and but at the moment it's not about making it look really pretty at the moment. I just need seat time to understand what rFactor does and when it does it. So 4-wheel drift, but all I can feel is the weight of the car through the steering. I can't feel any of the tyre information while it's having a 4-wheel drift. I'm being a bit too stabby on the brakes. How do you even join the race after the practice? Is it automatic? I hope so. But gee. What's up, Matt? Hope you're doing well. No, clearly not. I don't even know the track. Actually, I want some gloves like that. Let's have a look at them. Oh, they're the leather gloves with the holes in, driver's gloves with the holes in the back. I've got my string ones on just for this race. Let's go old school. How am I possibly 5th? Has somebody dropped out of the practice session? So that bit there screams iRacing at me. Yeah, the daisies were just that little bit too long. Basically it's the final cut of the season for us. Woohoo! That might even be the right racing line. There's a car behind me. Is it the guy from earlier? Ooh. Touch the wall. Yeah, you've definitely got to brake earlier than that. We didn't roll it. Sacked again. I haven't mapped the although I probably broke the engine if the truth be known, so I probably won't be able to restart it. Yeah, alright, you don't have to highlight what I've just done. So, what, somebody's nearly nearly 3 seconds faster. Well done, Glenn. Show off. Let's try a little bit more. Oh, what did that say then? Event starts in 1 minute. So, let's hope it is fully automatic. Complete noob, never done the first ever look at multiplayer in RF2. I don't think I did. Oh, hang on a minute. Did I do some multiplayer with you Overdrive, Petrolhead, in rFactor 2 way back when? I seem to recall probably 2 years ago I may have jumped on a lobby with Overdrive, aka Petrolhead. Warming up me tyres. Oh, that was a real clunk through the force feedback there. So we need to go wider there. Hug there, wider there. Ease off. Hug. Drift wide. Oh, and it's this corner. Yeah, this is going to be my Achilles heel. I don't think I've got my ignition button set. I've got the on button set, but it's not activating. Told you I was a noob. Come on, laugh at me. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Let's just switch sign. Where's it gone? Ah. There we go. Okay, I think you need to leave the session to join. Can you not click on next session? Clearly not. Okay. We exit out of that. Oh, I haven't registered it. What? Hey, what? Ah, we missed it. Never mind. Is there any other unofficial servers going? It's all new to me. Oh, somebody's messaged me. See if there's any community ones on the go. Oh, hello. RF2 fun in a radical at Donington. That sounds kind of didn't say which radical though. Where did I say that? There it is. Overdrive, sorry I was in the lobby with you practicing. Yes, we did some RF2 about two years ago. Now I seem to be in the race. Ah, no, wrong, kicked out. Shall we jump into somebody else's server? Do we fancy a bit of radical driving at Donington Park National? See if you can find that, Overdrive and Crakes, and anybody else is wanting to join in. on the internet. Not far down the list. Right. No password required. Let's have a go at that one. Join the server. Drive. We're in. No, we're not. Ah. I thought it's a different Donington Park. I thought I got Dono. Hello. Oh. Broke it. That's because Matt wasn't reading. I'll try again. Overdrive. Oh, the joys of RF2. Yeah, it still feels mighty clunky. Once you get to this bit, it's not too bad, but there's some certain aspects of it. You have Donington, but not the Radical. Well, have you got? Hang on a minute. Let me just have a quick look at this a minute. I've got Donington, but it's not the same version, is it? Right, let's have another look. See if we can find a server that we can jump into. Come on now, play nicely. Okay, I'm with you. See, lack of information there. So I've definitely not got Mount Panorama. Alton Park Island. Where's that one, Pete? Alton Park. Can you sort it by locked or not locked password protected? Alton Park International. Just AI. Shall we? I was going to try and jump into one of these lobbies so we could all drive together. Oh dear. Yeah, try that one. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh. Something's happening. Very early on, it's in the DGSR BTTC. It should be BTCC. Oh, Cavaliers. Them were the days. I wonder, are these workshop items, are they? So why didn't it download Donny in the last one I tried to join? So many questions, so few answers. Old school touring car stuff. We can definitely bash into one another now. It was a requirement back in the 90s. Oh, I'm having that one. Let's see how bad the turbo lag is. It's DGSR BTTC 90s, and it's fairly high up in the list. It's only about the fifth one down, sixth one down. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for those likes. I really do appreciate it. Have you found it, Pete? Unfortunately, my chat window over here is... No, don't. Oh, you can actually just see it there, Pete. I don't know whether you can read that. On Park 2015. Crikes. They better be really detailed for the time. Yeah, because I'm running at I'm running at about 350 download at the moment. Did you think I'd frozen then? Okay, come on. Faster. Somebody wind the handle. It will be the server we are getting them from. It's slow. Ah, right, okay. Especially with 3 of us trying to get it. Why is it downloading Loch Drummond as well? That's the surprise. You get to the end of Alton Park and you suddenly break through the fence and you're onto Loch Drummond. It better hurry up because we're not going to have much time to have a race. I might be able to push it till about 20 past, half past, but I do definitely need to finish the live stream by half past to do this championship race. Whilst that's doing that, let me just have a quick little sniff over it. A little sniff over. Oops. There. It wouldn't do that. I think we're the only people in there, aren't we? I think the rest AI that are in there already. Be a nice surprise when we get there, won't it? It better be a good version of the track. Yeah, I thought it might be, but it better be a good version of the track because I drove a track 3 years ago. And it was so badly put together. Don't disappoint me. Telling you now. Don't forget you can host lobbies. Can you, Pete? Is that locally to you or is that on a server another server away from you? Go on. You can do it. See, I feel the need. I need to put on a show while we're waiting. Oh, okay. Why is it? What's going on? Why is it downloading Knockhill? I don't mind. I really enjoy Knockhill. I wish it was in literally every sim racing game. I wonder if it's a whole championship that we're getting ourselves into. Alright, Overdrive, showing off again. Shall I get my juggling balls out? Which car? Whichever car you want, Pete. Right, I want the most outlandish and stupid car there is in the list, which is probably the Sierra Sapphire. See, this is why on a Tuesday and a Thursday I have a little list of things to talk about, because if something happens and we have to wait like this, I've got something to talk about. Yeah, Castlecombe, like Castlecombe as well. I was blasting around Thruxton in RF2 on Monday. Really enjoy Thruxton. That was in the BMW. I had a passenger ride around Thruxton many years ago in a Lotus Elise. It was rather exhilarating and exciting. Yep, Castlecombe. Oh no, what, Crikes? I can't join because I'm missing the last track. Ah. Overdrive, the Judd BMW Anglesey circuit. What? Right. Why? Why? Somebody tell me why we sat and went through all of that and somebody hasn't made sure that the last track is ready. Let's just try again. Will it try and install it again if I go again? Let's just try it. Has it just had a hiccup on the server? No, it definitely doesn't like it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Aren't you the lucky one, Pete? Right, I definitely haven't got time to join that one, unfortunately. So we'll come away from that. Right, what are we going to do? We have got literally 20 minutes. I think I'm going to have to go back into single player, unfortunately. Let's keep this rolling. Shall we do a randomised one? Thinking. Tobin Raceway Park medium reverse. What on earth is that? Tobin medium reverse. It doesn't make any difference to me whether it's the right way around or the reverse because I don't even know what track it is. Can we give that a go? And what car did it say? How long's the track? It doesn't say. Why doesn't it tell you how long the track is? I want to know how long the track is. Why doesn't it tell me? And it wants me to go for the Infinity Q50. Oh, excuse me. I really enjoy the Caterham academies in RF2. I always have. Pete knows. I've told Pete years ago that I enjoy those. You know what? I'm going to go for the Radical. I know that the randomizer has just said Infinity, but I want to try something different. Let's go for one of the old Radicals. Left-hand drive. It's got to be right-hand drive. You've got to have the steering wheel on the proper side of the... Can we change this a little bit? Can you not change the time of day that it starts? Is that somewhere else? Noob! RF2 Noob! I can hear them all everybody shouting at me now. Don't you know what you're doing? Has anybody driven this one? What's Tobin like? Somebody give me a clue before we get there. A fairly short circuit. It looks like if it's up and down as well, it might be a good test track. Got some nice sweeping curves. I guess I'll practice for the next online race. I kind of want to try it. Yeah, let me know how you get on, Crikes. Right. First thing, get in the habit of changing this multiplier. That's the first thing we need to do. Then we need to look at the setup. Change the fuel. It's just a new routine I need to learn, that's all. 540 on the steering. How are you getting on Petrolhead Overdrive? Right, that's that done. That done. Let's have a little tootle. Here we go. Hello, somebody's tagged me. Recovered. I'll follow you. Ooh. So I think there's a lesson to be learned here, isn't there? I don't actually mind that the graphics looks... I mean, it's only like a little bit outdated. It's the driving that's the most important thing. Going for 7th gear, and there isn't one. Side drafting is just coming to an end as I creep in front of him. Oh, a little stutter there. What was that? Ooh, hello. If I could just tweak the tyre model just a fraction. We've got another one. Oh, I should have left it in 5th. Be brave. We're going to have an incident. No, we're not. Caught it. Oh! So I don't actually mind the tyre sound. I have got it boosted so you can hear it, because the lack of detail in the force feedback as to what the tyres are doing. If you've got good audio around the tyres, it fills in that all-important gap. Oh, gap for you. I didn't touch him. I didn't touch him, honest. It was really close, but I didn't touch him. Oh, he's coming back at me. So you just, the sound alone letting me know that I'm having a bit of a drift over the crest on that left-hander at the top of the hill. That's all it needs to do. Do like a bit of a radical every now and again. Yeah. And after seeing the that radical 2 weeks ago at Donington, okay, it was okay AI. It was slightly damp, but once it got a dry line and he was on slicks, it was definitely getting some movement in the car. Probably more than I'm getting out. And in fairness to iRacing, why do we have that glitch right there? Let's keep it as a race. I'm not going to go past him just yet. In fairness to iRacing, The Radical I drove in iRacing at Alton Park definitely had more movement and controllability during the movement on the tyres than this. I might have to pay for another month of iRacing and do a comparison. I'd love a couple more tiles to have radicals in. I know AC, I've got a radical in AC, so I could do rFactor 2 iRacing and AC. So we got a bit of four-wheel slide there, that was nice. But it was only the tyre audio that let me know I was doing it. Let's do a cheeky win across the line. See, that was enjoyable. Oh! Just park it there. Killed it. Alright, what's time? 10 past. We can do another random race. Rafa, hello, Rafa, how you doing? Crikes, NASCAR at Indy Road. Ooh. Rafa, I wish AMS2 was easy to mod like rFactor 2, rFactor 1 and AMS1, since both use the same engine. Yeah. Well, you get the option to have AMS cars in rFactor 2, don't you? They've got ported across. Right, let's try another one. Enjoy that one. Learned the track fairly quick. Let's go to the rando. Give us something interesting. Come on. Brianza, 1966. 10k, too long. Do something else. Indianapolis Road in the McLaren MP4 8. We did the 13 earlier, didn't we? Now let's try. Let's hold out for something interesting. Oh, what's that one? We've just done that one. Come on, randomizer, play the game. Oh, okay. I might cheat. I might ignore the chicane bit. Right. What am I doing? Portugal. Yeah, purely because I object to this chicane vehemently. We'll go for BMW. This is the car you get when you do the very first online race. It's not bad. It's not as glued as the BTCC cars. You get a bit more slip slidiness. Let's have 30 cars at Portugal. Oh dear. Quick check on something while that's loading up. Right, so the habit has got to be this first. Oop. 68 weren't bad. Let's try 67. See if we can see a difference. Then it's fuel. Not worried about too many other things. 493. It's near enough. Let's drive this one. Here we go. According to the modders, there is no way to create a track mod. Oh, hello. I'm starting that again. I made a complete hash of that. Did you notice? According to the modders, there is no way to create a track mod for AMS2 and only convert the one from... oh, okay. Bit more wheel speed. No worries, Overdrive. Catch you later. Ooh, hello. Okay, I don't know why we're all coming to a complete stop. Wow. Who put shopping trolley wheels on my back tyres? I meant to change it to a cloudy day as well, just so we get some variation in the weather instead of this blue sky. Sometimes it can make it look a little bit cartoony when you've got perfect skies. She's lively. Oh, stuck together. That feels very AMS2-y. All right, everybody, calm yourselves. Right, you know what? For the sake of not having time, we're going to restart the race and try and stay out of trouble in the next one. Try not to get too much wheel spin this time. Thank you for sticking around. We will be ending the stream soon. So much wheel spin. We're going to dive to the inside this time. See if we can stay out of trouble as well. Squealy brakes. So I like squealy brakes. At least you know they're doing something. Concentrating. You probably want to avoid second gear in this car. Even in third, it just wants to spin up the rears. Can we sneak? Can we sneak? No. Oh, even fourth gear. Hello. This is playful. I quite approve of the way this is behaving at the moment. Stop, please stop. Oh, that's how you get it to stop. You ask nicely. Very defensive from the AI there. Yep, you left the door open. Have you got this one, Crikes? It's the free car when you first go into the online, the BMW CS. It's a little bit like, well, the way I'm driving it at the moment, the way it's set up, it's got, I think it's got ABS, but no traction control turned on. It's very lively. Ooh, please stop. That's nicely, last time it worked. There we go. Wow, second gear. Oh, we're going deep. What's the grass like? Oh, yeah, that's your answer. We managed to bump start it then. Puts us back in the race. Don't leave the door wide open. Been pit manoeuvred by the AI. Swamped. Another pit manoeuvre. Hey, you know what? These AI need to be admired. Right, that's my fun over. Right, kind of got a good understanding of in the how long have we been going? Hour and a half. And the previous races that I've done, I'm starting to get a good feel for kind of not necessarily how to drive them quickly, but the fundamentals of RF2. Exceptional chassis and suspension information. Slightly missing on the, for me and my setup, you always have to caveat that because it is subjective. Slightly lacking in the tyre department regarding sounds and feedback. AI, very interesting AI. If you give them plenty of respect, you will get a good race. However, you know what we're all like when it comes to AI racing. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. So, thank you so much everybody for sticking around. I'm going to go off and do my AMS2 championship race with Slipstream. If you want to know more about Slipstream, jump onto Facebook and go and search Slipstream in the groups. Also, very quickly, those that you are still there, let me know in chat what you think of... let me know, can you give me stars? 5 stars for excellent, 1 star for, yeah, not sure. How many stars would you give RF2 if you haven't seen it for a while? Can we have a little vote in chat? I'm going to give... with my very limited experience so far, and I think I need a bit more understanding and practice. However, I think I'm going to give it a good 3 stars, I think. So let me do that. I'm going to give it 3 stars, potentially 4, but I'm not overly convinced just yet that it's a 4-star. Have we got any stars? There we go. So there you go. I give it 3 stars. I think I need to tweak graphics and a little bit more playing with force feedback, and I think it's potentially a 4-star game even now after all these years. Right, if you haven't already, please consider giving it a like and a subscribe, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow for Thursday's AMS2 live stream. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and look after yourself so you can look after those around you, and let's be careful out there. Bye everybody. Thank you. See you later.